So the other night we were sitting on the couch and we were having couch bourbon.
Couch bourbon. Couch bourbon is good.
We love couch bourbon. And sometimes I'll ask Bill to pour me something. He'll ask me to pour him something. And on this particular night, I said, hey, pour me something really good. Pour me, it doesn't matter what proof it is, pour me something good.
This is what I poured her. Lucky 715. It was like this full. This full. This was like 2 nights ago.
Well, I didn't drink that much.
No.
So he brings it over and I start drinking it and I'm like, well, this is weird. I said, it smells oaky. And then up front, it tastes decent. But then all of a sudden, I'm like, there's something not right. And I told him, I kept going back to him, like, I think this is tainted. And I kept drinking. And then we got to like, I drank it again. And I'm like, no, this is definitely tainted. Like, there's something not right with it. Then you tried it. And you're like, I'm not sure. And then you tried it again.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, it's tainted. And what sucks is this is the 3rd time it's happened to us this year.
So we're like, we have to do a video on this because we can't, like, not do a video. I'm sure this has happened to some of you before.
We are protesting natural corks because of this issue. Like, all natural corks, we're throwing them all away. All right, before we go any further, we've talked about cork taint so much. I want to explain what cork taint is. And so, good old Google search on this one. Cork taint, AI overview. Gotta love AI. Cork taint is a wine fault, in this case bourbon or whiskey, that occurs when wine comes into contact with 2,4,6-triochloroanisole, TCA. Let's just go with that. A chemical compound that gives wine, bourbon, an off odor and off flavor. What it is, it's a wine fault, blah, blah, blah. What it smells like. This is the key where you'll really smell it. If you don't know what it is or haven't experienced it, this is kind of the precursor to it. Musty, moldy, earthy, burnt rubber, smoky, or camphor. And it's just freaking disgusting.
The taste just sits in your mouth. It stays in your mouth.
Forever.
Okay, now, this can't happen with every bottle on your shelf.
Nope.
This can't happen with every cork on your shelf. It can only happen with natural corks.
Natural cork. So where we've had this 3 times this year, 2 our bottles. First one, if you watch any of our live streams or anything, was Old Overholt 10-year.
Yep.
We got it home, tried it. Everyone was raving about Old Overholt 10-year. We get it, and it's like, this is horrible.
And it was funny because we had actually passed on it a few times, but we finally decided to just go get an Old Overholt 10-year. So we got it, like you said, it tasted terrible. Yep. And so we actually reached out to Jim Beam, and we're like, I think that we have cork taint on ours. We realized this is a natural cork. And let's talk about what a natural cork is before we go any further with the story.
If you don't know what a natural cork is, you shouldn't be drinking whiskey.
But it just...
it's a natural cork for synthetic.
You can definitely tell it's a natural cork. You'll know the difference between a natural cork and a synthetic cork.
Going back to this story, we contacted Beam, we were out there for Kentucky Bourbon Festival, and they replaced a bottle for us. Which Kentucky Bourbon Festival actually leads into the 2nd time we experienced cork taint this year. We were at, I do not remember which place it was. It was Woodford.
Yeah, it was Woodford.
We were trying one of the Woodford little club-looking bottles, Sonoma or something like that. And we tried it. It's like, oh my God, this is horrible. What's going on? And
nobody else would have known. I mean, I guess people should have noticed it, but I guess they never said anything.
It was so delicious, and it was horrible.
And we told a girl, we're like, this is definitely cork tainted. And she's like, what do you mean? And we're like, no, it doesn't taste right. It's not good. And she's like, nobody else has said anything. And we're like, open another bottle. And then she did. And I said, try it side by side. And she's like, oh my gosh. Like, how did nobody say anything? Like, this is horrible. You'll definitely know. Like, it's super obvious. Like, it tastes like there's something wrong. Like, if you have a bottle and everybody else is... If most people are saying, this is a good bottle of bourbon or this is a good bottle of whiskey, and you're like, no, I think you're all crazy. Mine tastes like crap. Then there's a chance you might have cork taint. Check and see if it's a natural cork.
And then, as we started off the video, then it just happened with this one. Just a few days ago. And this one, it sucked because this bottle was like 2/3 full. And it's all in here now.
But we're not going to drink that because we thought maybe taking it out.
I took a sip out of it yesterday, and it was disgusting.
It's still not good. Like, because we thought it had just barely started getting cork taint.
Now, is this going to get poured down the drain? No.
We want other people to be able to try it.
Want this so if people come over here and haven't experienced cork taint, they can try it. So that's what this is still here for.
Gives them the opportunity. But now it actually makes me want to reevaluate like all the other bottles on our shelf, like double check and see what has like a natural cork. Only because we have some we haven't drank in a while. So like we hadn't drank Lucky 715 in a little while, even though it's a really good bottle. We just hadn't gone to it in a while.
Our Lucky 714's fine. This one, because we tried that one.
But I'm wondering though, we need to like pay attention on how low they're getting. Like how low they're getting. I don't know. I wonder if it's just how air
It's
gets
almost
inside
full.
of
Like,
it.
this is what came out of it. It was
It
pretty
makes you
full.
think, though, like, if moisture gets trapped underneath there and it
Couldn't
causes the mold to grow on the bottle. This doesn't just happen with wine. It does happen.
I don't know how it happens, but there's something in the cork that just, it's freaking disgusting.
It sucks. This is, what, a $200 bottle.
Yep.
And then the other one was $100, so.
Yeah, so it's just like, that's why we're boycotting. Yeah, we're probably not going to boycott, but regular corks suck. They need to be replaced with synthetic.
That's our rant on it. We want to know if this has ever happened to you. Because it's crazy. This had never happened to us in our years of drinking whiskey.
And then now 3 times this year.
3 times in 1 year.
2 of our own bottles, 1 at a festival.
So let us know in the comments if you've ever experienced cork taint, or now if you're considering, like, maybe you had a bottle that you thought tasted like crap but might have actually been cork taint. Yeah. Let us know.
I'm going to go replace a bunch of our bottles that I can with synthetic corks.
We always save corks. We do. So, like, if we finish a bottle...
corks are getting thrown out.
Yeah, if we finish a bottle, we actually put corks in a bag. So that way if one breaks, because we've had that happen or whatever.
Done that a lot.
So
on this table?
No. So now we can just go trade these out. So that's all we've got for you, though. We appreciate you guys watching. Oh, before we go, if you guys have not subscribed yet, please subscribe.
Before you get tainted.
Yeah.
Ha!
Tainted love. Oh,
you're really saying that because I said something about that earlier today.
Oh, touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you...
Continue in the video. In the video.
Okay, you guys have a wonderful day. I'm Dara.
I'm Bill.
We'll see you next time right back here on The Average Drinker.
With non-tainted whiskey.
Amen to that.